Hello, guys, and welcome to another one of my little streams. Um, Now, I know I haven't been streaming for a while, and there's several reasons for that. I've been super busy at work. Uh, we've been working on some pretty awesome but demanding projects, and since I'm now head of a department, it takes up a
Hello,
lot of
guys,
my
and
time.
welcome to
Ooh.
another.
A little feedback loop there. So yeah, and also I have been a bit ill these past couple of weeks. Nothing serious, just a flu. I'm still recovering, really, but yeah, that's about it, really. So today I thought I would show you me working on another shot for Star Wars. I see we don't have that many people watching, which I totally understand since I haven't been streaming for so long. Nobody really probably expected this stream, but it will be available on my channel afterwards, so there will be a chance for all of you to, or all of my viewers to see it. But thank you for watching if you're watching live. So, yeah, anyway, let's get to it. So, this is the shot that I want to work on today. And I'll show you here. This is the raw 4K 77 scan for this shot. And here's what the for UHD Blu-ray looks like. Okay, so as you can see, they use the same elements, but they recomposited them digitally. Uh, and they did this to a degree where they completely changed the position of the Falcon, where here it's larger at the beginning and much larger at the end of the shot originally. So I guess they made it look like it was going faster in the special edition version. This, I think, was changed already in 1997. I definitely did this shot for version 1.0 of Star Wars. So yeah, this is like the fifth time I'm gonna be doing this shot, and I'm probably gonna use the exact same methods I used before, or well, I mean, a slightly different but very similar approach, where I'm actually gonna use the um, uh, I'm actually gonna use the background from the special edition, and then try and put the Falcon in from the original version into its original position. Uh, this might be quite hard. We'll see, because funny thing about the in the older version when I worked with the gout. Um, Actually, some I felt like some mistakes were, you know, inaccuracies were more forgivable with the lower quality source. Now I feel like I really need to get it really precise and right, since I'm working in 4K. So yeah. So of course, the first thing will be to remove the new Falcon from the special edition footage. As you can see, when I move through it quickly like this, the Death Star is actually moving, and there's a little bit of like, even though it wasn't a fully spherical prop, uh, they still had like a little bit of like a spherical movement to it. So it's not gonna be quite as simple as just taking a single frame and patching it up. But I also don't think I need to go as far as like projecting it on a sphere or anything. It's probably I think a 2D track will suffice here. So okay, let's start from the UHD Blu-ray. Oh yeah, I just used an older script here, so I'm gonna delete all of this, and let's start here. So let's see, we have it here. Yeah, I think I will probably just start with a frame from about here. Actually, let's just do the tracking right away. Because that way it's going to be the easiest to see how much needs to be done. So let's find some extreme points. So for example, this area should be pretty trackable. That's strange. Looks like I I'm not seeing the full frame range here. Okay. Yeah, so I had the wrong frame range set up, it seems. Okay, actually no. This is the last frame, so okay, I'm a little confused here. What's going on? Ah, okay. Yeah, so, so just to explain, I had the wrong frame range, and I still didn't see that instead of 566, I had 556. So I finally realized it, and now it seems to be in order. So, okay. Let's go back to the tracking then. There seems to be like a, yep. Frames, yeah, there we go. Now let's set it to the first frame and see if I stabilize it. that's gonna be enough, but I think not, probably. Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of rotational motion there. But I still think for what I need, I can probably fake it with like a 2-point track or maybe a corner pin. So let's track something close to where the Falcon is right now. Let's go. Good. Okay. Yeah, definitely there's some warping, but I think for what I need here, this might suffice. Let's actually do a corner pin. Someone asking what program is this? This is the Foundry Nuke, the indie version. It's a program that I use in my professional compositing work, and it's the program that's used by most like big budget Hollywood films for compositing. Let's add another track here, say, or maybe here. Let's see what this looks like without the corner pin. Yeah, that's what I expected. Not much of a change. So, tracker. Frame. Ah. Okay. Now let's invert it. Let's see what that does. Yep. Still some warping, but I might have to do some manual adjustments perhaps, but this should work fine. So first of all, let's get here. Let's keep this simple. Let's see. I have not chosen wisely. So, different frame. Did not work quite as well as I hoped. Okay, so there's clearly some mistakes in the track here. And I'm now wondering if it might not be better to actually just do it manually. Yeah, that's definitely not working. Let me check the comments. Someone asking, was the Falcon replaced with CGI in this shot? Well, actually, no. It was as I showed in the beginning, it was recomposited digitally. So, and in that process, they changed its position quite a bit. So this is the original, or if you will, this, and here we have the same frame on the special edition version. Someone asking, are you looking forward to 4K 80 being done? Only 30% left on the last reel. It's so close now. Yes, definitely. That's actually sort of why I shifted back to Star Wars, because I found out that 4K 80 was pretty close, and that, of course, will be should be easier for me to use as a source than the raw scans, because it's already gonna have some cleanup and color correction and stuff done on it. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a new. Oh, damn! Stupid of me. Of course, I shouldn't be using this corner pin here at all. Still probably not gonna work quite, but yeah, much better. If I can just do a little transform here. So here we sort of have a clean plate, and can frame hold this on the first frame. Um, Someone asking, did you get the Nuke version you were after in the end, Peter? You spoke of an update in the subscription model some time ago. I think you're referring to me upgrading from the non-commercial Nuke to indie, and yeah, I did that. So that thanks to thanks in part to you guys and your generous donations, because even though indie is much less expensive than the full studio version, uh, it's still quite expensive. So I was very grateful that I was able to get it. And now, thanks to it, I'm now able to work in 4K because Nuke Indie is actually sorry, the non-commercial version of Nuke is actually limited to 1080p. close now. Okay, so that should be good for a first pass. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, that seems to work pretty well. There's some funky stuff going on with this light, but that's about it, I would say. And of course there's like a darker patch here. So what I'm gonna have to do is go from the other side and take one frame closer to the end and try and patch it up with that. Actually, probably already on this thing here. So let's do like, okay, if we have a look here. A little more complicated, so let's make this a little larger and do frame hold here. Do it. Add another key mix. Okay. There we go. This might work better. The advantage of working with the official UHD Blu-ray is that it's already so degrained that there is no additional degraining required for work like this. Yeah, and I'd call that perfect. do I detect some warping here at the... Oh, no, no, no. Okay. There's definitely some warping here at the beginning. So we're gonna have to take care of that still. Mm-hmm. Is it caused by this? Okay. Okay, so we definitely have some trouble here at the beginning. Let me check your comments. J.K. Smith, pretty late stream, but good evening. Thank you. Good evening to you too. And the reason it's late is it's late for us here in Europe, but it's actually quite early for people in the U.S. So this is the best time I could come up with, really. My sister just had a child. Can't wait to show him the finished Despecialized trilogy when he'll be 6 to 8. That's very nice to hear. Actually, I'm a fresh uncle myself. My brother has a little girl who's like almost 2 years old now, and he's just recently had a boy. So I'm definitely looking forward to showing them Star Wars as well one day. Watching the Despecialized. This is your first version. Someone saying watching the Despecialized is your first version other than the original films would be the best possible way to discover Star Wars. I'm not sure if that's true at this point. Like, I think for kids today, for your first experience of Star Wars, you probably don't really care so much about like super original effects. So stuff like OTD's version, which mixes the 4K 77 cleaned up footage, basically a despecialized edition, but with some of the less egregious changes. Like this, for example, this shot is he kept it as it is in the special edition. And I think those for like really high quality experience are probably the best out there now. And of course the 4K 77 and 4K 83 and hopefully soon 4K 80 I think would serve as a very nice introduction for someone to the Star Wars universe. Someone saying in in response to Jipalipa, am I reading this right? Are you saying it will be another 6 to 8 years until he's done? I really hope it won't. Then we have a discussion here about what's the appropriate age to first see Star Wars. Well, I first saw the original Star Wars when I was probably like 5. I was definitely not going to school yet. Um, but yeah, I remember it, but I think experiencing it as like a 7-year old is probably ideal. Yeah. On the other hand, I used to play GTA at 6. um, yeah, I saw some. I didn't really play video games that much, but I remember like around this age, I saw Predator. So without my parents' knowledge, like they wouldn't have let me see it, but I did, and Aliens as well. Yeah. Mhm. Someone asking, Harmy, will this release be better than D plus 77? Uh, D plus 77 is the OTD version I was talking about just a minute ago. And, well, it depends. Like, for me, it will be better because, again, I'm planning on removing even some of the additional stuff uh, that wasn't removed, the special edition changes that weren't removed for the D plus 77 version. And also, uh, I'm not saying the color correction on D plus 77 is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I might have a different preference. So I think for me personally, the colors on this project will be better. I will also be trying to make it look a little bit more like film. Um, so yeah, it depends on your preference, really. It will be pretty similar in the end, but yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna have to have a look at this. Oh, of course, and the stars as well will need some fixing. But I think on the original footage, the Falcon is really over the edge, only for like yeah three frames, and it's over black. So um, I'm gonna have to use a slightly, I guess, different method here. So, okay, here we are. Yeah, it's definitely this edge here that is the only problem right now. Yep. From here it works fine. So I'm probably gonna have to do like a separate patch for it. Chipolipo says, Peter, wish you all the best. Thank you. And do interesting question. Do other YouTube channels like Corridor Crew know about your work? Be cool if you got interviewed by them. Yeah, that's interesting. As they actually made a Star Wars video recently, and they were using a weird mix of like special edition shots and what I thought was probably 4K 77. So they are at least aware of like the fan efforts. But yeah, uh, I'm not sure they care that much because from I remember commenting on one of their videos about like historical inaccuracy in their statements. Where I mean, they were like showing special edition 3D footage and talking about the original old effects. So yeah, but yeah, I'm anal retentive about this topic, and I totally get that other people don't really care. But and I would definitely love to talk to the corridor crew guys. That would be awesome. Mm. Will picture clarity be better than D plus 77, or will it have a more organic film look? I'm curious about your take on that. Well, picture clarity can hardly be better than D plus 77 because we're using the exact same sources. I mean, maybe in some of the despecialized shots, the picture quality could be a little better, but he's doing a really good job with those. So it will probably be about on par, I guess. Might differ from shot to shot, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be going for a more like natural film look. Uh, so yeah, but still really high quality 4K. Like I'm not gonna put on like a ton of grain or anything. Like I'm gonna put on some light layer of film grain, but nothing like super heavy. Uh, I think the film look will mostly come from Dr. Dre's awesome color grading LUTs. So yeah. How much of the movie is still to be done? Yeah, that's a that's a heavy question. I mean, it's I don't have an exact number, but I'd say still like way over half. But then there will be some bits where, like for example, for the final battle, I will probably just cut in because shots that were completely replaced, I will probably just cut in 4K 77 with some like denoising on top added to it, so that shouldn't be that time consuming. And of course, I will be using uh, other fan edits and fan restorations and stuff. So yeah, in terms of like the actual work that I'm gonna be doing on the film, I'd say like 30-40% still needs to be done. That is for Star Wars. For Empire, that's similar, but actually there's even less done on Empire, I think, because uh, um, I'm probably gonna be redoing some of the stuff that I already did because 4K when 4K 80 comes out, so we'll see about that. How long do you think it will take to finish? I mean, I've done these predictions before, and they never uh, they paid off. So I don't know. I mean, it's a time consuming process, and I don't really have much time to work on it. So uh, I'm I was hoping. I remember. I think I remember saying that I wanted it to be finished this year. That doesn't sound realistic anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Uh, well, anyway, I'm. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go here. And thank you guys for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this look at a bit of my work. I didn't really do much here today. Concentrated on uh, concentrated on the comments and stuff. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed having a look at a little bit of work here. That and yeah, thanks for watching, and may the Schwartz be with you.